Yeah, I think that a lot of the, for example, what Buddhists talk about as awareness versus the ego, what they're really talking about is you can think of your brain, your consciousness as a multi-layered mechanism. And there's kind of a core base kernel level OS that's running. And then there's applications that are running on top. And I like to think of it as, geek speak. I'm actually going back to my awareness level OS, which is always calm, always peaceful, and generally happy and content. And I'm trying to stay in that mode and not activate the monkey mind, which is always worried and frightened and anxious, but serves incredible purpose. But I'm trying not to activate that program until I need it. Because when I need it, I want to just focus on that program. But if I'm running it 24/7 all the time, I'm wasting energy. It's just, and it becomes me. And I am more than that, right? I think like another thing that spirituality or religion or Buddhism or anything you follow will teach you over time is that you are more than just your mind. You are more than just your habits. You're more than just your preferences. Your level of awareness. You're a body. And modern humans, we don't live enough in our body. We don't live enough in our awareness. We live too much in this internal monologue in our heads. Uh, uh, all of which, by the way, is just programmed into you by society and by the environment from when you were younger. You're basically a bunch of hardware, DNA, written, that then reacted to environmental effects when you were younger. And then you recorded the things that were good and bad, and you use that to prejudge everything that's going to be thrown against you. And then you're using that to constantly try and predict and change the future. But as you get older and older, the sum of these preferences that you've accumulated is very, very large. And some of these reactions, habitual reactions that you've accumulated is very, very large. And then they end up as runaway freight trains that control your mood. Well, we should control our own moods. Why don't we study how to control our moods? What a masterful thing that would be if you could say, well, right now I would like to be in the curious state. And then you can genuinely set yourself into the curious state. Or you say, I want to be in a mourning state. I'm mourning a loved one and I want to grieve for them, but I really want to grieve. I really want to feel that. I don't want to be distracted right now by my computer programming problem that's due tomorrow. So I think that the mind itself is a muscle and it can be trained and it can be conditioned. It has just been haphazardly conditioned by society out of our control. And if you look at it with awareness and intent, and it's a 24/7 job, you're working on it every moment of every day, I think you can unpack your own mind and your emotions and your thoughts and your reactions. You can start reconfiguring, you can start rewriting this program to what you want.